If you've ever wondered how people find it easy to talk to anyone, today I'm going to be diving into the book How to Talk to Anyone, and it's going to explain exactly how you can do it, because I've also found myself in positions whereby I'm to talk with someone and I don't know what to say next. So let's get straight into the video. So welcome to another video of the week. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. So when talking to someone, if you yourself have noticed, the thing that matters the most is usually your first impression. That's how you are dressed, how you are groomed, the way you smell. And one of the common things we often do, or I myself even do when I'm approaching someone for the first time, I tend to rub my face or my head or something. And doing that shows you are anxious. So it gives a repulsive view to the person. So what you want to do is avoid touching your face, avoid any physical contact with your upper body, and just be direct. The book listed some certain points to observe or to take note while making your first impression. It said one of the first things you have to do is to make a magical smile. And what's a magical smile? A smile that is heartwarming. For example, when you see someone from afar, you don't want to keep on smiling because the person might just observe or might just feel you've been smiling before you saw him. So you want to take a moment to look into the person's eye, then give a smile. The second point I was given is how to use your eye to make communication, and said your eye is the emotional part that can break the ice when conversing with someone. So it can be done before even meeting the person or before exchanging words with the person, and it also plays a big part, giving the person the impression that you're attentive and you're interested in what the person is saying. And if it's based on attraction level, if you're in a group of audience, you want to be looking at the person you want to get the attention from. For example, you have a speaker, you don't want to focus on the speaker, you want to be focusing on someone else that you're trying to get their attention. So in that person's mind, the person is like, why is this person looking at me? You're supposed to be looking at the speaker. So you can use a little wave to break the ice. Third point is how to look like a big winner wherever you go. And say looking like a big winner has to do with your posture, the way you walk, the way you look. So you want to be able to have a right posture when you are entering a room, not bowing down your head, but looking up straight to whoever is in front of you. And he also gave an important point whereby by the time you are entering, you want to make sure if it's a small group of people, you can go around by greeting them and shaking them. But if it's a very, very large audience, you can just make a kind of, how will I say, a shout out that, oh, well done guys, how is everything? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Now the fourth point says what to say after saying I. And he said when you approach someone after an I, the first thing you want to do is to give the person a small talk. And what are small talks? Small talks are talks that put the person at ease to reply you. And the way you do that is to match the person's tone first of all. For example, you might want to talk to someone that is whispering. You don't know why the person is whispering. You can just whisper back and the person is confused. Why you did this thing? Or someone that just shouts and you shout back and like, wow, what's going on? So you yourself can try to talk aloud. And they gave a very good example of small talks that you can use. A good example of small talks you can use that. What is that? If you see the person wearing a very nice wristwatch, a bracelet, or something that is not common, or something that you are seeing for the first time, you want to be able to comment on that stuff and ask the person, how did you go about this? I like this thing, where did you get it from? And you also, when you are going out to meet people, you want to put on something that people don't often see. So you give them the opportunity to also raise small talks with you. And again, once you notice the conversation is dying or you are not able to build the conversation, you just want to repeat the last word of the person. For example, I was discussing with a friend of mine last week and it was like, his exam just came outside though, that the result just went somehow. I'm like, your exam just came out. I say, yes, my exam just came out. We've seen our, I was like, then I repeated, you've seen your results? Yes. Said I got A, B, C, C, C. So once you are able to rephrase or repeat the same word that the person said, it gives them more time to think and it gives the person more time to expatiate on what he or she means. The last point you're going to be looking at simply says how to talk like a VIP. And so when it comes to talking like a VIP, it simply has to do with speaking direct and precise. I mean, there are some certain words that some people, just because of their status or their influence, they are not afraid to say. Like, a good example of what was given in the book was like, instead of saying this person is wealthy, you just say the person is rich. Instead of saying boobs, say breast. So mentioning the words for what they are. And said VIPs learn how to get into conversation. And a good example of getting into conversation is that if there are some certain set of persons talking, if there are some certain set of persons and you are wondering how can I join into their conversation, you just want to be able to wait to the extent that you get a very good ground of what they are saying. So once you're able to detect what they are saying and you have a little idea about it, you want to be able to solve it. And she also explained that as a regular person, when you are addressing a VIP, for example, let me say you're a celebrity, all of a sudden you're in a shopping mall, you happen to see the celebrity that have impacted your life or someone that you just love. So instead of you just running to the person and saying, I'm a fan, I like you, all this kind of stuff, the best and moderate thing for you to do is just to approach the person as a gentleman or as a lady and say, wow, I just want to thank you for your music. This particular thing changed my life during this period. I just want to appreciate it. Then just shake the person and leave. That is going to create a lasting impression more than you screaming on top of your voice. And you might even get lucky to be called back or to be referred to even show up as a evidence of his music or something like that. Finally, I'm going to be dropping a tip for the people that stay to the end, and this tip is saying how to make things clear to anyone. I'm very sure you found yourself in a kind of situation whereby someone is disturbing you, or someone is trying to make fun or trying to stumble on you, and the person keeps on asking you a particular question, and you're like, can you stop? Instead of getting angry at such a person, you want to repeat your answer to that person in a very precise way. So whatever response you give the person the first time, you repeat it the second time with the same tone and with the same aggression. So by the time you've done that 3 times, the person will understand that you are serious and you're not here to play. So thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. It's a wonderful time having you as a family. Have a nice day and God bless you.